Hey guys, Ajax22 here, and we're back with the Diesel Punk AR. Got the A2 buttstock, the wood one, tracked down. So I also mocked up the gun with a barrel I had kicking around. That's not actually what it's going to look like. Just it worked. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I got the A2 length with the hollowed out cleaning kit pocket. It's actually really well made. English walnut. These things run about 150 bucks, so a little bit pricey, but you know, they're beautiful. So I'm tracking down one of the folding adapters for the Law Tactical Generation 2. Turns out Generation 2 and Generation 1 were aluminum. Generation 3 was is steel now, so you have to find one of the older ones if you want to strip it and make it look right. Gotta still order a ton of parts for this thing. I've been looking for some sort of a unique trigger group for this thing. Was looking at aluminum, trying to see if anybody made them out of titanium. You know, going with the whole lightweight thing. I was kind of just looking for some links, photos, etc. if you guys happen to know. One thing that is going to be an issue, I think, is that I really, really want an A2 butt plate that's aluminum with an aluminum trapdoor. Like the outside piece also being aluminum. I know I've seen one. I'm pretty sure I have one on one of my guns somewhere. It was in I don't know who made it. I'm pretty sure it was in a junk bin somewhere, and I just stuck it together with a bunch of beater parts to make a gun that was functional, you know, back in the day when I was broke and, you know, throwing together guns out of junk bins, although that hasn't changed very much. Yeah, so I really want an aluminum one. I'm gonna go through my ARs and see if I can find one, but they're scattered all over the place, so I'll have to see if I can remember where my A2 A2 Colt builds are. I think they're all stag lowers, but Colt uppers. Yeah, coming along. I'm thinking about getting a rock tumbler to do the lowers and actually get the stuff out, because I was doing some Mossbergs, and if you can see the difference in the finish, this one I used a wire wheel, and these ones I just chemically stripped. Yeah, those the finish just doesn't look as nice if you start using any sort of wire wheel, and that was a brass wheel. But just so nobody yells at me, we're in Utah, and these are pinfire guns, so don't yell at me. They're not actually illegal. I've got a letter from the ATF. But yeah, no, that I don't like it. I like the way it's stripped down with just you know, elbow grease and, you know, the chemicals. But yeah, it's getting there. I really like the way the aluminum goes against the wood. I'm gonna have to have the aluminum Law Tactical adapter, and I think I'm gonna go with Ironwood Designs for the pistol grip. They make an A1 that looks really beautiful. They also make an A1 handguard. I don't know if I can get it with just the A1 pistol grip and handguard. They sell it as a $300 set with the buttstock, but I like this buttstock a lot better. This is just the one on eBay. I forget who sells it, but this one has the hollow in the back, which I think will make the the balance work better on the gun, which is something to consider. It's going to be pretty lightweight. Yeah, not a lot more to talk about. Just scrounging the pieces up one at a time. I have a bolt for it. Don't have a bolt carrier yet. Haven't scrounged up the M14 sights. I'm gonna borrow my buddy's black rifle book and see if I can get the dimensions exactly for milling out the sight. I definitely want to do the national match M14 sights. I think that's the best way in keeping with the spirit of the piece. And yeah, gonna go out to about there, 16-inch on the barrel. Yeah, I want to get a Colt LMG front sight base if I can find one, and probably a Colt LMG gas tube. I like the fact that they have a little bit higher of a hole and they go straight back. I think there's also a modern manufacturer that has that property, but I don't remember who it is. And yeah, the LMG I think is just more correct. Although the steel piece, you know, on top of the gun might not look all that good with all the aluminum. It could be worthwhile to actually like grind it, sand it, and then blue it along with the barrel, the finned Tommy gun barrel. So yeah, a lot to think about. But the stock showed up and it's everything that I wanted it to be. So, all right, I'll get back to working on stuff. Have a good one.